Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Yeah, our today's discussion is fine, boss. HTML to Servlet communication using JavaScript. HTML to Servlet communication using JavaScript, guys. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. HTML to Servlet communication using JavaScript. Yes, guys. Other day we discussed about this point, guys. Anyone remember this? Right. HTML to Servlet communication using JavaScript. Fine. Listen, guys. Without using hyperlink or submit button, without using hyperlink or submit button, without using hyperlink or submit button, if you want to send request, okay, if you want to send request based on JavaScript events, based on JavaScript events, then we need to go for, then we need to use this option. Then we need to use this option. Examples, guys. Sending request, sending request for onload event when web page is loaded by browser. When the web page is loaded into the browser. When web page is loaded into the browser. When the web page is loaded into the browser. When the web page is loaded into the browser. Super, guys. Next, sending request, sending request, sending request for sending request for on blur event, on blur event, nothing but when form component loses the focus, when form component loses the focus, like checking whether typed email is okay, weak or strong. Sending request for on change event. Sending request for what event, guys? On change event. Tell me. When we select the item from the select box. when we select the item from the select box. Are you comfortable, guys? Come on. When we select the item from the select box, guys. On change event. So like this, we have a lot of situations, guys. Lot of situations. Example, selecting the country and sending the request to know its capital. To know its capital. So lot of events are there here. For every event, we can send a request and we can get the response. Are you comfortable, guys? Are you understanding my statement here, guys? Everyone understanding my statement there or not there? Okay. Selecting the country and sending the request to its capital, guys. Sending the request to its capital. Okay, cool. Okay, now let me design my application, guys. Yeah. See, when you select a country in one select box, request goes and states will come and will put into the second select box. So that is also because of JavaScript coding only. But right now I said, without using Ajax, we cannot bring response back to the same page from where request is generated. We cannot bring response back to the same page from where request is generated. Everyone remember that point, guys? Right. So here is my browser, guys. Browser window. In this place, we are having form.html, guys. Form.html, which is form page. Here is my select country. Here is my what, guys? Select country. Super. So here I am going to get list of countries, guys. Here I am going to get what? List of countries. Where is this? India, Pakistan, China, like this. Here no submit button, no hyperlink. Whenever I select the country, I will get on change event. Come on. Whenever I select the country, I will get on change event. And based on that, I want to send the request, guys. I want to send the request based on that. So this is my Tomcat web server. Tomcat web server. This is my Tomcat web server. Country app application. Country app web application. Yeah, some application, guys. Yes. Show capital. Show capital servlet. What is the servlet component we are having? Show capital servlet component. Yes, boss. What is the servlet component, guys? Show capital servlet component. Cool. Next, request goes to this boss. From there it comes, guys. All the statements that are there will execute, guys. And finally response goes to browser. Finally response goes to browser. Yes, guys. Finally response goes to browser. Are you comfortable, boss? Dynamic web page. Yes, guys. Dynamic web page. Here is my dynamic web page. This is my request, boss. This is request number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. This is number 5 response. This is number 5 response. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. Okay. See, is there any submit button, guys? No. Is there any submit button, guys, here? No. But whenever I select the item, request should go. That means I should work with JavaScript or not. So let us assume selected item is India. Let us assume the selected item is what? India. So since the selected item is India, I should get what? The capital is Delhi. New Delhi here. New Delhi. Yes, boss. As usually, one home hyperlink, boss. As usually, one home hyperlink. Here is our home hyperlink. Done, boss. Done. Is that clear? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the response will be displayed. This is the application I want to. But listen carefully. Whenever you want to design select box, guys, okay, so the selected item will not go to server in the as request parameter value. The value kept against selected item will go to server as request parameter value. For example, you take this select box, guys. How you prepare select box, guys? Select country. Select country. Tell me. Select name. Okay, country only. Select name, country. How many items you want to get? Option value is equal to empty string. First item should always be dummy item, boss. Why? Why? Array, first item itself India. We never send India to server as request parameter. Why, sir? Array, when you change item, on change event will be raised. Come on. When you change item, on change. You by default it will show India and you are also selecting India. Any item changed, guys? No. Any item changed, guys? No. So that's why India, first item will never send request to server. That's why we always take first item as the dummy item, guys. And that's the default item also. Okay. Option value empty string selected. Here we will write select a value. You might have seen this kind of story nowadays. First item is always dummy item, guys. Why? If this is the first item, we try to select India as a second item. Then on change event rises. If India itself first item, Okay, so if you select India, no change is done. So that's a unchanged event will not be raised. So generally we take first item as the dummy item. So anyhow, I don't want to send anything when this item is selected. That's why value is equal to empty string. Copy this, paste it. Option value, option value 0. Option value 0. Okay, you can take 1 also. That's up to you. Okay. Option value 1 or 0, your choice. India. Option value 2. Sir, to make it as a default item that is selected. Actually, it is optional if it is the first item. Suppose you want to make last item as the default item, guys. No, only first item enough. There is no need for every item. Okay. Next, China. Next one. Option value. Option value 3. Pakistan. Option value. Option value 4. What is this? Option value 4. USA. Like this, I'm ending the story. I'm asking one question, guys. When any item of select box is selected, selected value will go or value kept in value attribute will go. Suppose when China selected, China will go to server as request parameter or 2 will go to server as request parameter. Everyone please type in the chat box. China will go or 2 will go. China will not go, 2 will go. China for display purpose, boss. China for display purpose. Yeah. When you select the item, when you select the item, when you select the item from value attribute of, when you select the item, when you select the item from checkbox, when you select the item, sorry, when you select a item, when you select an item from the select box, the selected item data will not go to server. The selected item data will not, selected item will not go to server as request param value. Rather, its value, its data kept in value attribute of option tag. Option tag goes to server. Goes to server as request param value. goes to server as request param value. Are you getting my point there or not? Understanding my statement here or not? So here is my value is equal to 1, guys. Here is what? Value is equal to 1. Value is equal to 2. Value is equal to 3. Value is equal to 4. So these are the things, guys. Right. Fine. Okay, now listen. For JavaScript based submission, guys, we have to call submit method on form object, because hyperlink is having ability of sending request to server based on the URL. For submit button having ability to send the request based on what? Action URL. But how JavaScript will do that, sir? JavaScript event. Okay. For HTML to servlet interaction using JavaScript. Using JavaScript. Okay, guys. For HTML to servlet interaction using JavaScript, we need to use form object dot. We need to use form object dot submit method. We need to use form object dot submit method. All right. Yeah, this is compulsory. So this will take care of this sends the request according to form action URL. Sends the request to, it's alternate to submit button. Okay. Sends the request to sends the request to server. Okay, so web component whose URL is specified as the action URL in the form tag. In the form tag. Whose URL is specified as the action URL in the form tag. Got the point, guys? Got the point, guys? Are you comfortable with me, guys? Come on. Are you understanding my statement here, guys? Okay, guys. Shall I start the work, boss? Yes, let me start the work. Dynamic web project. New dynamic web project, boss. Where is this? Country app. Country app. HTML to servlet using JS. Say next, web.xml, save finish. Say next, web.xml, save finish. SRC, guys. New package, guys. com.nt.servlet, guys. So here is my form page. What is the form? Form.html. What I have taken form. HTML form page. Form.html. Right. Say next. Here is my form.html, boss. Here is my form.html. Tell me. H1 style, color colon red, text hyphen align center, HTML to servlet communication using JavaScript. HTML to servlet communication using JavaScript. A good programmer always designs form and the form of HTML table. Okay, right now we have only one select box, that's not a problem. But if you have multiple components, it's better to take in the form of HTML table, guys. In the next example, I will show here as usually what form action is equal to. Here you should write servlet, guys. Okay, what is the URL pattern you want to take? What is that? Show capital servlet. I'm taking URL pattern as a capital URL. If you don't like, take something else. I don't have any issue. But in the web.xml, when you are configuring servlet, make sure that you are giving capital URL. Right. Mm. Method is equal to post, guys. I'm giving name. A form object is identified with form name, FRM. Form object is identified with form name, guys. That is FRM. Form object is identified with form name, guys. That is FRM. Right. Okay, boss. Next, what is there? What is the story, guys? Form object is identified with FRM, guys. Form name. Tell me next one. Select country. What is that, guys? Select country. Select country. Now listen. Here is my select box. Name is equal to country. Name is equal to country. That's it. Here is my option, guys. Option value is equal to empty string. Okay, here I want to see message. Select country, select a value. So select a value. So I want to see this one as a default item. I want to see that one as a default item which got selected, guys. Option value number one. Here is what? India. Number one, India, guys. Option value number two, China. Option value number three, USA. USA. Four. Okay. Pakistan. Or whatever it is. Right. And right now we don't have anything. We don't have anything. Okay. Now listen. I want to send request through JavaScript. Against what event? On change event. Here on change is equal to call some function. Call some function. Send. Call some function. Send, guys. Send request or submit request. You can write JavaScript anywhere, but you have to write in between script to open tag and closing tag. Script language is equal to what is this? JavaScript. Script language is equal to JavaScript. Function send request. function send request. Come on, guys. What is there, guys? Function send request. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Function send request. FRM dot what dot? FRM dot send request. Sorry, FRM dot submit. Are form name is FRM na? That dot submit of form name will become object name internally, guys. The form name will become object name internally. Okay, when you call the submit button equal to clicking submit button, okay, it will go to capital URL servlet component. That's it. When you select the item other than first item, on change event is right. On change event is calling function. Function is calling what? Submit method. Submit will go to action URL and remaining story, you know that. Once control goes to action URL, request goes to servlet component whose URL pattern is capital URL in the web.xml file. I hope you enjoyed this point, guys. Come on. Yes, this is my form.html, guys. Right. Here is my web.xml, guys. All right. I want to configure form.html as a welcome file. Let me configure form.html as a welcome file. Okay. I want to configure my servlet. Servlet. What is the logical name, guys? Servlet hyphen name. Okay. What is this? Capital. Capital. Okay. Servlet hyphen class, guys. com.nt.servlet dot show capital servlet. Yes, boss. Servlet mapping, guys. Servlet name capital. Next, what is this? URL pattern slash capital URL. Capital slash capital URL. Capital slash capital URL. Because we decided to work with that URL pattern, now that's why. We seriously, literally, or decided to work with that URL pattern, that's why. Okay, guys. Okay. What is this, guys? Capital URL. What URL? Capital URL. This is my form dot frm dot submit, guys. This is my frm dot submit. HTML to servlet communication using JS. Select a value India, China, USA, Pakistan. Country, no, country app HTML right wrong. Array, where is, guys? Capital URL. Right now, what is need of country in web.xml? No, that is display name. Na? That's not a problem. Country app HTML right wrong. This one, array, that is display name. You don't worry about that. Okay, let it be, guys. We are ready. Now we are ready to develop what? Servlet component class. Show capital. Show capital servlet, guys. Show capital servlet. Okay, cool. Show capital servlet. So now here, what is this? Extends. What is that? HTTP servlet. Extends HTTP servlet. Here is my doGet method, guys. Here is my doPost method. Here is my do get method. Here is my do post method. Okay, fine. So public void do get, public void do get request comma response. Public void do post request comma response. Public void do get request comma response. Public void do post request comma response. Right, boss? Now, what is this? Get print writer. Get print writer. Tell me. Print writer PW is equal to res dot get writer. Set response content type. Res dot set content type. Text slash HTML. Print writer PW is equal to this. Res dot set content type text slash HTML. What slash HTML, guys? Text slash HTML. Got the point, guys? Are you understanding my statement? Res dot set content type text slash HTML, guys. Simply what, guys? Text slash HTML. Okay. After that, what is the next story, guys? What's the next story to focus? Read. Read request param value. What is that? Read request param value. Understanding my statement, guys? Read request param value. What is the request param value? Int country code is equal to, you will get country code, right? Country code integer dot parse int of request dot get parameter of, what is this? Country. Request dot get parameter of country. Let me check. COUNTRY, country. What is the name of this? Country. Capital. Okay, fine. We are going to get numeric value. Prepare capitals array. Capitals array. Now let's see. String capitals is equal to, string capitals array is equal to, come on, guys. String capitals array is equal to new string array of, new string array of, what is this? India means New Delhi. What is the second item, guys? What is the second item? India, China, USA, Pakistan. India, China. China is what, guys? No, in the same order you have to give. Islamabad. Islamabad. Next. Beijing. Next. Come on. Beijing. Beijing. What is the order, boss? No one remembered order. India, China, USA, Pakistan. Oh, USA, Pakistan. India, China. China is second. Cut. Yes, Washington DC. Washington DC. Washington DC. I think this is right, guys. Yes, but one issue is there. One issue is there. Here I am going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Here indexer starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you understanding my statement? Okay. Now let's see what I am going to do. display capital, write capital to write result to response object, write result to response object. Tell me how to write result to response object. pw.println, pw.println h1 style color colon green something green. Next, text hyphen align center. What is that, guys? Text hyphen align center. Close H1. Text hyphen align center. Text hyphen align center. Come on, guys. Okay. Text hyphen align center. Style color colon green text hyphen align center. Text hyphen align center. Text hyphen align center. Come on, guys. Capital is single quote. Capital is plus. Capital is plus. Tell me here. Capital is plus. Uh, here double quotes. Capital is plus capital. Tell me here. What is this? Capitals of country code. Country code minus one. Capitals of country code minus one. Why country code minus one, guys? Here we are going to get 1, 2, 4. Here we are having 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So it's better to have country code minus 1. Na? How to get array elements, guys? By specifying index. But here 1 based, here 0 based. Fine. Okay. That's it. We are able to display the country code. Next, add home hyperlink. pw.println ahref. pw.println ahref. Okay, what is this? Form.html. Form.html. Come on. Home hyperlink. Close anchor tag. ahref form.html home hyperlink close anchor tag. Lastly, close string. pw.close. pw.close. Yes, here is my do get from do post method. I am calling do get method. This is end of do get method, guys. This is end of do post method. This is end of class. Show capital servlet extend stdb servlet. I think we all set for execution, guys. We all set for execution. No submit button, no hyperlinks. But still we are going to send request. It's a simple example, guys. Simple example. In UI class, you will see big examples. It's a very simple example. Sending request for JavaScript event, not for submit button, not for hyperlinks. Yes. See this? When I select India, request has not gone. Ayyo. China, request has not gone. That means something is going wrong. JavaScript is enabled or disabled in this computer. On change is equal to send request. Send request frm.submit. Array, we should not boss. check the submit. Oh, submit. Got it. Sometimes it happens. Refresh. Yes. Select India. Capital is New Delhi. Capital is New Delhi. See, am I using any submit button? Washington DC. Pakistan, Islamabad. China, Beijing. Easy na boss? Did easy or not? Yeah, sometimes see one after typing email ID in the beside that you will get weak password, strong password. So that means once you lose the checkbox, once you lose the focus on checkbox, automatically request goes. Come on, automatically request goes from Servlet. You will get weak or strong. Or sometimes you type email id, you type new email id. Okay, the moment you lose the focus on the text box, on blur event is raised, and you will get this email id is already used. These are the suggestions. All these are happening based on javascript only now, guys. When you select the country, getting the states, when you select the states, getting the districts, all these are happening based on submit buttons and hyperlinks. No, components are generating requests based on the events. Seriously, the components are what generating requests based on the javascript events. I hope you noticed that. Process easy or not? Okay, so now let me give the code. To give the code, what should I do? Country app7. Okay, country app7. Country app7. That's fine. Now let me give directory structure first, guys. This is web.xml. This is servlet. Done. I want to give code-based flow, guys. Only 3 files. Stop the server. Here is my form.html, guys. Here is my form.html. Say paste. Yes, guys. Tell me here, next one. This is my web.xml. Here is my web.xml. Super. Show capital servlet.java. What dot Java, guys? Show capital servlet.java. Show capital servlet.java. Fine. Let us do code-based flow, guys. I would like to give code-based flow. What is this? Request URL. request URL. http:// localhost. What is the port number? 2525. What is the name of the web application, guys? Country app. Yes. 7. Country app 7. Yeah. This is my A, guys. This is my A. Right. It notices there is no request path, guys. It notices that there is no request path. Are you realizing this point? It notices that there is no request path. Okay, guys. Now listen. Yeah, this is A. Yeah. No request path, guys. So it looks for welcome file configuration web.xml. It looks for welcome file configuration in web.xml. This is B. This is welcome file configuration, this web.xml. That's nice. Okay, guys. Next, C. This is A, guys. This is A. This is B. Yeah. Here is my A. Here is my B. Uh, welcome file is available. Then it goes to form.html, guys. That is C. Okay. We select item in the select box, guys. That is D. That rises on change event, guys. That is E. That rises on change event, guys. That is E. Come on, guys. That is E. Come on. That rises on change event. That rises on change event. That rises on change event. That is E. Okay. Now request goes to this. That is F. Clicking on submit button. That is G. Clicking on submit button. That is what? G. When submit button is clicked, uh, when that submit button is clicked, it will go to action URL. That is H. That is what? H. Fine. That is H. After that, what next, guys? Come on. It looks for that one in web.xml in memory metadata. Yes, found, guys. That is I. I did right. It loads the class and creates the object. Loads the class and creates the object. That is J. Okay, what is this? What is the mode of the request, guys? Post mode. Post mode request means it basically calls do post. That is K. Do post internally calls this. That is do get. And do get LM. KLM. KLM. Okay, boss. Are you comfortable, guys? Come on, are you with me? And from here, response goes to browser. Easy na, boss? Are you with me? Are you listening my points? Be with me. When I am explaining flow, you have to be with me. Right. So this is code-based flow, guys. I hope you got it. Day to day, our confidence is increasing, how things are linked, right? Okay. Now our next discussion is working with different types of form components. Okay, you want to me to share the projects? I'll share the projects. Working with different types of form components. Working with different types of form components, guys. Let me share this project first. Yeah, in HTML5, we got a lot of advanced components, guys. So let me list out basic components and advanced component they have given in HTML5. JSP started in evening batch, long back boss. Right click, team, share project. Git staging. HTML to Servlet using JS. Right. Working with the different types of form component, guys. Shall we concentrate on how to work with the different types of? Okay. The basic HTML form components are the basic HTML form components are the basic HTML form components are what is this? Text box. Okay. Password box, radio button, next checkbox, text box, password box, radio button, checkbox. Come on. Radio button, checkbox. After that, what next, guys? Text area, select box. Select box is also called combo box. Combo box allows to select one item at a time. Allows to select one item at a time. Next, list box, also called drop down list box. Anything. Okay, list box allows to select multiple items at a time. Using CTRL key. Using CTRL key. Allows to select multiple items at a time using CTRL key. After that, what next? Submit button. Cancel button. Submit button, cancel button. a reset button, file upload component to select files, guys. File upload component. Yes, these are the traditional, guys. Anything else? Checkbox, radio button, text area, basic components I'm talking about. These are basic components. I think all basic components are covered, guys. Right. HTML5 components, advanced components, which are introduced from HTML5. Okay, HTML file, advanced components. Yes, I don't want to mug up, guys. I just want to show how to get them. If you are having latest IDE, latest browser, you just type input type is equal to, you will get lot of options. You will get lot of options, guys. These are HTML5 onwards, these components have come. HTML5 onwards, these components have come. Yes, some of the components are basic components. I have to remove them, no doubt in that. 14 Calibri bold. 14 Calibri bold. Yes. Yes. Text box already discussed. Password box already discussed. Radio discussed. Submit discussed. Reset discussed. File discussed. Hidden box not discussed, but I have tried at the top. Image, ordinary button. Yes, you are right. Ordinary button also there. Array reset button, ordinary button, one and the same, guys. Right, 1 minute. Color, date time, local, email, month, number, range, search. These are advanced components, guys. These are advanced components. Right. Here, what is missing in basic component? Normal button, cancel button, reset button is one and the same, guys. This is called standard button. Standard button. And one more thing is missing, guys, that is hidden box. No, menus, all these are advanced component. They are not there in HTML. You want that, you have to go for jQuery, Angular, JS, some advanced things. Okay, hidden box. For hidden box, right. For menus and other advanced components, for menus and other advanced components, other advanced, more advanced components also there. Other advanced components, we need to use jQuery or Angular JS or React JS components. React JS UI technologies. UI technology. Listen, guys. If this form component is giving single value at a time, then use request.get parameter method. Are you understanding my point? Maximum components will give single value, but multiple checkboxes, they allows us to select at a time. List box allows to select multiple items. List box allows to select multiple items at a time. At that time, we have to think about using what? Request.get parameter values method. What method, guys? Request.get parameters values method. Are you comfortable with me or not there? Request.get parameter values method. If these components are sending single value, single value. If these components are sending single value along with the request, then use request dot get parameter. What is this? Then use request dot get parameter to get the to read use request dot get parameter in servlet component to read those values. Next, if these components are sending more than one value, what value, guys? More than one value along with the request, then use request dot get parameter values method in servlet component to read those values. Request dot get parameter values method in servlet component to read those values. Yes, this is an array, guys. This is an array. This to read these values, which gives an array, which gives array of values. Array of values like list box, grouped checkboxes, and etc. Grouped checkboxes and etc. Based on the situation, you have to take, guys. Grouped checkboxes you have to take. For example, hobbies. You select one hobby or multiple hobbies, guys. You select one hobby or multiple hobbies. So that time you have to get array of values, right? Okay. HB array is equal to request dot get parameter values of hobbies. Request dot get parameter values of hobbies. Request dot get parameter values of hobbies. Right, boss? So it is name of the multiple checkboxes that are grouped into single unit. Grouped into single unit. Single unit. Array multiple checkboxes means, guys, they allow us to select multiple things at a time or not. So let me present it as an example. Sir, how to group multiple checkboxes into single unit, guys? By giving same name to them. By simply giving same name to them. For example, hobbies. In HTML form, okay, this code I'm going to write in servlet component. This code I have to write in servlet component. This code in servlet component, this code in HTML form. String HB array is equal to request dot get parameter. Sorry, here hobbies, na hobbies. Tell me, guys. Input type is equal to text. What is equal to, guys? Input type is equal to, sorry, not text, checkbox. Input type is equal to checkbox. Tell me. Name is equal to HB or hobbies I will take. Hobbies. Value is equal to reading. What is this? Reading books. Value is equal to reading books. Input type is equal to checkbox, name is equal to hobbies, value is equal to what? Watching TV. See guys, when you give same name to multiple checkboxes, they will be grouped into single unit, guys. Watching TV. Next, I input type is equal to checkbox, name is equal to hobbies, right? Next, stamps, stamp collection. Here is my what, guys? Stamp collection, right? This is what we need to focus, guys. In HTML form, this is the story, guys. In Servlet component, this is the story. Are you comfortable, guys? Come on. Are you comfortable, guys? Right. We are grouping multiple checkboxes into single unit. We are grouping multiple checkboxes into, so that we can give single name, but you will get multiple values. Checkboxes into single unit by giving same name to them. By giving same name to them. Suppose if all, tell me guys, these values will go or value kept in value attribute will go. If all three checkboxes are selected, reading, watching, stamps will be the array elements, guys. So when checkbox is selected, checkbox content will not go to server as request parameter value. The value kept in value attribute will go to server as request parameter value. Same as select box, guys. Okay, if all the three checkboxes are selected, if all the three checkboxes are selected, then HB array holds. Then HB array holds. What is this? Reading, watching, stamps as the element values. Reading, watching, stamps as the element values. Come on, come on. Number one point to be noticed here is selected item will, okay, how does it look, sir? All checkboxes are looks like this, you know that. Here is what? Hobbies checkbox. Hobbies. Here you will get what? Three things. What is the first one? Reading books. Next, what is this? Watching TV. Next, what is this? Stamp collection. What is that, guys? Stamp collection. Right. This is what we need to focus. Are you comfortable, guys? Come on. Are you with me? Stamp collection. Yeah, if all three checkboxes are selected, guys, the value kept in value attribute of those checkboxes will come to server as request parameter value. Will definitely come to server as request parameter value. Everyone understood my point, guys? Come on. Right. Thank you, boss. Yes, we will discuss one big application covering maximum components, guys. Our tomorrow's class covering maximum components, we'll try to understand one application. We'll try to see behavior of different components, guys. One thing is clear. Select box, list box, radio button, check boxes. Selected item will not go to server as request parameter value. The value kept in value attribute will go to server as request parameter value. Is that clear, guys? Thank you. Have a nice time.